Welcome all. This is Srimayi Majumdar from Swami Vivekananda Institute of Modern Science. We shall discuss informal communication today. By informal communication, we mean those communications which happen in the corporate premises. These are not planned, these are not programmed, but these are often important communications within the territory, within the office territory, and these communications, these informations spread too fast and in different directions. That is why another word is associated with this type of communication. It's called grapevine communication, just as grapevine moves very fast in different directions. Similarly, these messages move in different directions very fast without caring for the corporate ladder. It is also interesting to know that grapevine also moves very fast and in very, very many different directions. We will continue with the features and the different style of grapevine communication. Grapevine communication moves in basically four different movements. First is string, second is gossip, third we have probability, and the fourth is what we call cluster. In the string movement, you can see it is a single theme, one person to another person, A to B to C to D to E, and in this process, one single person in a single thread transfers the message. It is also a very quick message where people come to know about an important information. It is a single thread message. The second one is called gossip. It is a very, gossip, as we know, is a very, very casual conversation, but maybe it is important. We are not here to ascertain whether it's right or wrong, but as in the case of this structure, we find that one person is talking about something which is transferred in one go. It is transferred to very many people, and instant transmission takes place in gossip. In the third part, we find there is a theory called probability theory. Probability means possible. There is a possibility. You cannot ascertain who exactly has informed. Who is the informer? A, D, or H? Or maybe there are loosely connected people in the vicinity, not attached, E, O, I. They are probable informers of the message, and therefore, in such cases, the movement of communication depends on the probability factor. People are there in close proximity who might be aware of the developments. In the last one, we see it is called the cluster movement. Cluster means group. There's nothing much to explain. Each cluster, the first cluster in this case is A. He is talking to C, D, F, and F forms the second cluster, who again, in case of the second cluster, J can continue to make a third cluster, and so on and so forth. We can make clusters. Once again, this cluster formation happens very quickly, and clusters keep on moving, spreading the news in different directions and very quickly. So, to come to an end, we can say that informal communication has the characteristics of grapevine, and therefore it is called grapevine communication. The main idea of grapevine communication is how message is transferred in different directions very quickly, very swiftly, without caring for corporate formalities. And this is one very big tool for the employers. How they use it, what are the merits and demerits, we shall discuss this part in the second unit of informal communication. We come to the end of the first part. Thank you for being with us. We shall continue to be through this activity later on. Thanks again.